Hello and welcome back to the second game. Real humdinger of a contest between Japan and Singapore. First up this morning. And welcome back to TCG Cricket Ground in Bangkok for more enthralling action here at the ACC Men's T20I Challenger Cup as the host Thailand will post their last effort, last hurrah against Maldives in an encounter they not only need to win, but win by a massive margin. And for that, it is very important that the rub of the green at the toss goes their way. Did it go? We'll find out with Nishant Majitia.
This is the last league match of the tournament, and of course can't get bigger than this. A lot of pressure on the home team to come up trumps and do so by a big margin. A lot of number crunching going on, but right now it's time for the toss. We've got all the people who matter. The Mashraf Gandhi, we've got the home team captain Austin, and of course Hassan, the captain from Maldives. It's Austin to spin the coin. Go for it. Heads is the call. And it's a head. So, won the toss. What would you like to do?
We would like to bet first.
What are the thoughts behind that?
I think just we need to put a good total on the board and we can defend it.
And in a match like this, where you know there's not much to gain from, how do you keep yourselves motivated?
I think what matters is a win, end of the tournament. So we're only aiming for a win, nothing else.
And any changes in your side?
No, we'll go with the same team.
Good luck for the game then.
Thank you.
Well, Austin, a lot of number crunching going on, keeping that away from your mind?
Yeah, the accurate numbers we'll be receiving in the middle of the innings, I suppose. But right now, just focusing on keeping Maldives to a paltry score, and let's take it forward from there.
And how is the team mood right now? Must have been great last night, but a little bit iffy right now?
Right now, everybody's pumped up. It's not very iffy. Everybody's clear in their mind. You have to go for it. That's it.
Any changes in your side?
Just one change. Robert Raina comes in place of Danny.
Good luck for the game then. Do well. Right, and that's the news from the middle. It's the Maldives who've won the toss, and they have elected to bat first.
Well, Thailand, I think, would have ideally wanted to bat first, post in excess of 200, and then restrict Maldives not to be. Toss has gone Maldives' way. They are batting first. In a tournament, they haven't got a win so far. This is their opportunity to put the home team under pressure by getting something over the par score and then hoping a mixture of slow and spin bowling can go on and get their first win. As far as Thailand are concerned, they need to really strike big with this new ball. Andre Kodze is their main man taking the new ball. It should be Thakur from the opposite end. Two left-arm pacers starting the proceedings. Here is Andre for the first ball. That one swung back in. And first runs on the bat. Direct throw it is at the non-striker's end. I think the batter had done enough to really drag his bat inside the crease. Umpires have sent it upstairs. Drama first up of the very first ball, that is gentle in swing for Andre Kodze. Direct throw, looks out. Has he made it? Yes, he has. By the time the bails go off, A full stretch has got the bat inside the line, which is why direct throws are so very tricky. What has saved the batter is that full lunge forward. Real commitment towards finishing that run. Third umpire looking at several angles for that. First impression was batter had made it, but the direct throw is actually closer than what we had thought. And these kind of decisions in the recent past have definitely gone in favor of the batters. We have seen plenty of those. Even in that first game, when Singapore took on Japan. Real cliffhanger that game. Andre Kodze seems to be hoping that the umpire raises their finger. So he's doing several motions of raising his finger. Did the second one in an ultra slow motion. Not out, it is. If Thailand would have batted first, they would have had to win this game with a margin of say 130 or more. But now the fact that they will be batting second, well, my guess is not good as anyone. How quickly can they get the run chase done with? Maybe Nishant Majidea, who's actually very good with numbers most of the times, has been thrashed. First boundary for Maldives. Was pitched up all right, but taking the aerial route was Adam there. He's continuing the good touch that he showed last time around. And on that note, we say welcome back to Nishant. Nishant, any idea?
Well, that is the tougher calculation for me to make, Babashish, of the two scenarios. But yeah, I mean, I could be terribly wrong. Of course, Richard is the expert out there. He will be joining us and he'll be throwing some light on it. But I have a feeling that somewhere around 11.5 overs, 11.2 overs.
You would like to think that is good enough to get to 100? So let's just say for starters, Thailand need to dismiss Maldives well within that triple figure mark. 80-90 runs is what they can afford. And then hope Chalawem Wong continues his sparkling form right at the top. That one came back in sharply. Could be an inside edge. No appeal from Andre Kodse.
The wicketkeeper was slightly interested.
Like most keepers are.
Kodze to continue. Slip in place for him. That's a nice delivery and lovely shot from the batter. Straight down the ground, away for 4.
This is an excellent surface to bat on. That's what Maldives are proving right now. It's a gorgeous off drive. Waited for the ball to swing back in, presented a full face of the bat between the umpire and the non-striker. Second boundary of the innings. Maldives are not going away without putting up a fight. They're no pushover for sure.
Yes, the captain had made it clear. They're here for a win under the belt. They're thinking about nothing else. And that will be another boundary, the third one of the over. And from the most experienced man, started on a poor note for Thailand. 14 runs of the first over.
Yes, Maldives with that same side, hoping to get a win under their belt. Their captain Hassan Haziq Rashid is backing the experience of Adam Nasif right at the top. The power of Ismail Ali down the order. Adnan will be hoping he can swing the ball once again come the second innings. And for Thailand, looks like they have dropped Jacobs and brought in Robert Vinay Raina. Jacobs was a left-hander who opened the batting. Here is Mr. Thakur. Dream spell last time around when he bowled from that end. Can he start on a similar fashion? Goes across the batter, could have easily picked up a wicket at the very first ball. Off a French cut. Adam gets another boundary.
It's not the best of stats for Mukesh. Inside edge. On another day, that would have clipped the bails.
Looked like that missed the leg stump and not the off stump, Ishan. So that's even more unlucky for the bowler.
Adam Nasif there moves on to 9 of 3 now. 3 deliveries faced. 4-1-4. And he's hit it in the air. Straight to the fielder. So Mukesh continues to pick up a wicket in his very first over.
Yes, not sure what went wrong there with Adam. I think he was beaten for pace. Before he could get through the full swing of the bat, ball hit the bat. And it's been taken in the deep by the fellow left arm seamer. I thought it was Andre Kotze who got it, but apparently Robert Vinay also has a floppy hat on. He's got a similar height to Kotze. So he's made his first impression in the game. That's the end of Adam. Robert Vinay Raina is, I think, so many names of international cricketers that you can find in one name. Andy Roberts, Vinay Kumar, Suresh Raina, Hassan Haziq Rashid, captain of the side in at 3.
Captain comes into bat at number 3. And too far outside the off stump on that occasion from Mukesh.
Good option there. Wanted the short ball but just went wider. Given as a wide 2.
And much better than after that short and wide delivery, immediately hitting the straps.
However difficult the scenario is, Thailand must not give up this early. Yes, the toss didn't go their way and that has made their qualification much tougher. But you're hoping to dismiss Maldives for a paltry total. That'll happen if they keep striking with the new ball inside the power play. Get them 4 down, 5 down, something of that sort. Looks like Haziq is going to spend some time out there. As you mentioned, their body language is very simple, which is nothing to lose, go for the win.
Oh, that came back in. Very nicely played by Haziq in the end. They'll pick up a single. To be very honest, the best chance for Thailand after having lost the toss is to try and restrict Maldives to less than 100 and then chase it down in 8-9 overs with Chalawamong Chatfaisan. He'll have to do what he does best.
Their captain Austin has had 2 hitouts, and in both of them, he's gotten off to a good start, edged and gone off the inside half of the bat. Clear deflection there. Umpire is unmoved. Looked like a clear deflection indeed, but it doesn't matter. The man who matters the most will only hand the cap over to Mukesh.
Let's take another look at that.
I think it has definitely got the inside half of the bat. From behind, you could see a clear deflection indeed.
2 overs bowled, 20 for 1. What do you reckon, Babashish?
Yeah, looked like an edge straight away. I'll go with my gut feel, gut instinct that I had real time. And so did the umpire. So fair call. If he thought that was not out straight away, looked really out to me. Doesn't matter. Right there. Cinnamon Tree. Experienced left arm spinner.
He's bowling with a slip in place. And starts off with an arm ball. Appeal for a leg before. Umpire not interested.
Tell you what, this looked tight too. Only thing is, could be going on to only clip parts of leg stump and not hit it. In fact, going down it may be. So very much umpire's call. But that caught behind. The way the batter looked back to the keeper. Keeper collected it and went up straight away. Bowler joined in.
Good start for Senamantri here. 3 dot balls now. Flighted delivery. Watchfully defended. Another dot ball.
And I think one other thing Hasik has to be careful is that no finger spinner has made it to turn with the new ball today. So no fun might not be getting any turn. It's all coming back in with the angle. Terribly close to the inside half of the bat. Once again comes back in with the arm. Tight over from Nofon. 21 for 1 are Maldives after 3. Mukesh returns, brings the stumps in play, much fuller.
Haziq batting on 2 of 9 right now. Yusuf 9 of 6. So after that flurry of boundaries in the first over, just about slowed down a little bit.
Mukesh has a catching mid-wicket here for that mistimed pull shot. But he's given the width outside the off. That's been played towards mid-off for a run.
Oh, does he want to cramp the batsman for room, bowl him on the chest, and try and get him to tuck one away?
Ideally, and especially to Haziq, who's only looking to spend some time out there, prolong this innings. That's the ball. It goes just to the left of that short midfielder. It's Raina once again coming around, keeping that one to 2.
Yes, Rainas are supposed to be good fielders.
And Roberts supposed to be fast movers. So he's got everything indeed. He's actually got all bases covered. Fast bowling from Roberts. Perhaps seam swing from Vinay. And batting from Raina.
Pushed away for a quick single. No wonder he's playing for his country. And he too comes in as a left-handed bat and a right-arm medium-pace bowler. So that's the combination of Raina, Vinay and Robert.
Back to Haziq now. Trying to get through this Mukesh's first spell. Well played. Shouldn't have been a run. It's not. Shot mid-wicket, center one tree is quick. Another thing which was quite noticeable. This is the most fielding practice I've seen any team do before a warm-up, which Thailand did today. They know they can't afford to drop any chance whatsoever. Rigorous catching and ground fielding is what all the Thai players went through before starting this bowling effort.
Another single to finish a 5-run over. 4 overs bowled, it's 26 for 1.
Andre into his second over. Starts with a wide, way outside the marker.
Yes, I would like this over to be different from the one that he bowled to start the innings with.
As long as he sticks to 2 of his stock deliveries, the one that comes back into the right-hander Fuller, and the other one is much shorter, aimed at the badge of the helmet. That was similar to the first kind of delivery that I spoke about. If you can just control those 2 and get into this spell, that's what Thailand wants from him.
Tough conditions for quick bowlers to bowl. Extremely hot and humid conditions these. It's pleasant in the mornings, but that period between let's say 11:30 a.m. to about 3:30 in the afternoon, very, very hot. Steer down towards third man, comfortable single taken.
And more the reason for Maldives to keep Thailand on the ground for as long as possible for the full quota of 20 overs. And really push their bowlers hard. While doing so, they'll be able to rest their own players mostly. Waiting in the dugout, pulled off the front foot. Looked like an absolute cracker of a shot from Yusuf.
Yeah, but he hit it straight to the fielder on that occasion in the deep. It will just be a single despite being a very good shot. Haziq, captain, will be on strike now.
Yes, to Haziq, Andre should be searching for the bold and LBW option. Just sometimes Haziq has the tendency to take the front foot across, keeps the front foot away from the line of the shot because that was wider. Couldn't get the gap.
I think the length was right there. Just had to bowl it a little straighter. Would have been much more effective.
Normally, around this time, 5th over or so, is when Andre also goes to his change-ups. Short ball it is. It will fly to that third fielder, only off the pads.
It's been a much better over from Andre. Started off with a wide, but after that he seems to have settled down nicely. Couple of singles, then a leg by, couple of dot balls in between. Final delivery from Andre's second over. That's the change-up you were talking about, Bavashish. Single to finish the over, 5 bowled, 31 for 1.
Chanchai Pengupta will hope that he's the one who can produce another breakthrough here. Couple of wickets so far. Normally takes a little while to get into his bowling rhythm. He's much more confident when he bowls with a slightly older ball, rolling his fingers over it. Last over of the power play.
Driven beautifully, but straight to the fielder. Yes, and he has shown brilliance in flashes, Chanchai. He's been very good in certain phases of the game. Certain spells have been outstanding.
Yes, as a bowler, he just looks like a hit the deck kind of a bowler. But that's the length, that's natural to him. And Yusuf also knew that, so he was waiting on the back foot. Times that pull shot and picks up a boundary.
Yes, that is what they would want to keep doing. Maldives batting is not all that bad against Singapore. They got 150 odd runs.
And could have easily won that game. Just that kept losing wickets at regular intervals. Will be a wide, yes. Chanchai looks at the umpire, but he'll know that he was flirting with danger when you get that close to the tram line. A little bit of away swing there. Because of that short ball the Chanchai bowled, which went for 4. The slip that was there for these outswinging deliveries, that has disappeared. Now he's able to bowl even shorter, and that'll fly away off the thickish outside edge. This is Thailand's own undoing here. Especially as a youngster, when you start like this in a game, so much of pressure on you to come back, make a comeback. Yorker has been played away for 4-2. Well, that is unfortunate for Chanchai. Yusuf would take it with both hands, digs the Yorker out, gets the edge for 4.
Very lucky on that occasion. He did well to dig it out, took the outside edge and again sped away to the boundary for 4.
.44 now with 2 more balls to go in this power play. Maldives really throwing caution to the wind here. Solid in defense. Dot ball.
Chanchai will have to make the adjustments very quickly here. There's hardly any time. Well, that's well bowled.
He should have had the slip all throughout the over and just kept on bowling that. 44 for 1 after 6.
The power play started with a flurry of boundaries. 3 in the very first over of Godze. Some delightful strokes. And that slight glove deflection. Then Mukesh was hit for a boundary, after which he picked up a wicket. That was a lovely shot. And that was the streaky and lucky boundary as well.
Yes, 3 boundaries to start the power play. 3 boundaries also in the over to end the power play, which has well and truly belonged to Maldives. 44 runs on the board, only having lost a wicket. Nofon will return for another over. Hasn't turned the ball at all so far in this spell. Everything has been sliding into the right-handers. And now they're covering for that angle well. Single taken, single stolen away.
Yes, as long as they keep ticking the scoreboard, it's going to be good for them.
Right now he's bowling quicker through the air and of the surface. Just need to slow down the pace here and see if he can find some purchase. Only has to turn 1 ball in the over. You have to do that early in the over. Much better, but for some or the odd reason, that short mid-wicket fielder was already down before the ball even reached him. Maybe he slipped.
Yes, I think he just got a little too excited there to take the catch. Will be disappointed. Well bowled. That's been nicely driven as well, but just A single.
I think captain had a little word after that second ball, no on bold, which was the fastest of the over. Austin just walked up to Nofan and just said, well, give it a little bit of air if you can. See if you can find some turn. Since then, he's been tossing it up. Slog sweep comes. Not over that fielder. Excellent catch. Now, that is the kind of fielding that will lift the entire Thailand unit.
And it's Chalam Wong Chatwaisan who takes the catch.
All that catching practice, Nishant, under the hot sun, has yielded results first up. Hassan goes.
Slog sweep there. And timed his jump perfectly on that occasion, the young man. That'll be the end of Hassan. He departs for 7 of 19.
Looks like it is the left-hander, yes. Kaushal who got run out in that tense run chase against Singapore. He'll be hoping to make amends. Looked like a very compact player, Kaushal. Does have the tendency to shuffle while he starts completing the trigger movement. KT Kaushal. In fact, just stayed still on that occasion. That is so good to see. That means he's cautiously thought about that shuffle. Has decided to keep that one out for that particular ball. 49 for 2 after 7.
More left arm spin. Sarawat Maliwan comes into the attack now. Expensive so far in the tournament.
Austin really likes Sarawat as an option. Nicely square driven. Kaushal will push for the second, will get it. I mean, captains do have their favorites in terms of who they believe will do a job for them. Sarawat seems to be that kind of a bowler that Austin believes in.
.50 up for Maldives with that couple. And Kaushal this time drops it on the onside. Will pick up a single.
Because there is absolutely no turn on the ball. Kaushal will try and hit the left arm spinner through the offside. And Yusuf here will try and take it on the onside. Go against the turn because there is no turn. In trying to play for the turn, you might miss a straight ball here. So it's better to be aggressive. Straighter to the bowler. Dot ball.
Yes, and despite that, spinners in the previous game really managed to keep things very tidy.
Massive gap between the long on and the deep mid wicket. Just beats the short midfielder there.
Thailand cannot really allow this to happen. These easy singles, every run scored is crucial. They have to attack, they have to try and pick up wickets, they have to think red ball.
So far in this over, it's very difficult to understand how is Sarawat looking to get either one of these two out. Neither from the field placement, there is no clue whatsoever, unless they're hoping just for a fall shot. And that is not coming in this over at least. 54 for 2 after 8. Irrespective of the result of this game, we have been thoroughly entertained in this tournament. More entertainment for you when you unlock cricket. Download ACC app now. You can also visit www.asiancricket.org to get all the details from the world of cricket. And stay tuned. As you download the app and also visit the website. Meanwhile, Nofan into his third over. Massive gap over the extra cover region. Kaushal looks like he's still searching for the turn. And it's been half an hour or so. We have seen nothing. Not a single delivery deviate from the spinners.
Nofan is into his third over. Again, just a gentle push back to the bowler.
He's not thinking offside because he's worried about the turn. Otherwise, by now, he would have easily opened the face of the bat, accessed the offside. 3 dot balls.
That will be a single as he was in line ever so slightly, just going a little leg side.
To the right-hander, it's much more easier for Nofan. He doesn't have to get closer to the stumps. Can still be on off stump and just outside. And hope that at least one ball grips and turns. It's not. But the line is very good. And you expect that from the experienced Nofan as well. As you mentioned though, if Thailand are looking for wicket, shouldn't he be bowling more straight balls though? And take the chance.
Yeah, he has to. They have to do something out of the ordinary. Right now they're just going through with the motions. That's much better. Single to finish the over, 9 bowled, 55 for 2.
The scoring rate has gone down ever so slightly. since the fall of that second wicket. Sarawat Maliwan will get another over. Bowling from the far end. He's got Kaushal on strike. Kaushal gets a bad ball, but only finds the deep fine leg fielder. Shortish delivery outside leg stump, matchup in favour. Only manages to get one out of that. Into the second over. Sarawat has already slipped one down the leg side to the left-hander. Has to be ultra careful that he doesn't give away boundaries. If he can pick up a wicket, so be it. That's great. Slows it down outside the off stump. Good change from Sarawat here, thinking about the pace or the lack of pace option.
Gets a hand to it, but fails to hold on to that one. Will be a single.
Maldives really have looked like a very different batting unit here. There is a method in their madness today. Looking to rotate the strike. Kaushal, since the time he's come out to bat, now he'll push for two. Sensational bit of running. Ran the first one so quick that he could turn around and come back for the second in time.
Excellent running between the wickets. Did his job there by running the first one hard. And once again in the similar area. Just got tricked by it. Appeal for a caught behind. This time the finger has gone up.
10 balls he was out there. For all the 10 balls, he was indecisive whether to play for the turn or not. Another delivery that goes on with the angle, no turn, gets the outside edge. It's a good catch from the keeper. Healthy deflection off the bat. Look at him go. Kaushal returns to the dugout, not because he got done by the bowler, because almost he out-thought himself while looking for turn. Gone for 9. Underneath those shades, there must be a lot of hope that somehow Thai team can pull off a miracle and induce a collapse, manufacture one. Ibrahim Shaf is the new batter.
Final delivery of the 10th over then. Sarawat has picked up a wicket. Defensive prod, 10 overs ball. It's 59 for the loss of 3 wickets.
No phones last over. Only a wicket to show for so far. But tight as usual. That is the 8th run he's conceded. Maldives have moved on to 60. In the commentary box is our numbers man, Richard. Richard, you'd like to believe Thailand must have got, what, 40 more runs to play with?
Well, yes. I think the coach was hoping to bat first and put on a big total. It's a little bit more difficult when you're chasing down the score. And the total is mounting already.
And so roughly the same sort of calculations we were talking about before, which is to restrict them within 100 and try and get it within 7-8 overs.
That's what we were thinking.
Chopped it back onto the stumps. Bit of magic here. No phones arm ball once again. Another Maldives batter looks to play for the turn. Somebody please let them know there hasn't been any turn on offer whatsoever. Comes in with the arm. What are you? Where are you steering this to? Back onto the stumps. Another wicket for Thailand. This could be the collapse they were waiting for. 4 down now are Maldives.
I think if Maldives are restricted to 100, however many overs Thailand need to get the runs in, they will give it a go with their new batting approach. And this time it will be fully justified.
What is slightly not justified and unfair is when they look back at that first innings that they batted. Only if they could have put their mind to it and got points on the board that day, they wouldn't have been in this position here. Turned away round the corner. Fine leg fielder won't be able to get that. In fact, that's gone as 5 wides. Azam didn't get any bat onto it. Keeper missed it. Was down the leg side. Bonus runs for Maldives, 5 of them. Oh, really went right through the keeper. Nicely played away. First runs for Azam with the bat. Brings Yusuf on strike.
What you were saying about Noppon Sinamontri, the Maldives batsman should really have know what he bowls. He has been playing for 15 years.
Even if you haven't really followed Nofon, if you have just seen the cricket on display all day today in that first game, Japan introduced a plethora of spinners. How many of them actually got the ball to turn? Very few. Same is the case when Singapore bowled. And so when Maldives came out to bat today, they should have really gone after the spinners, because there hasn't been any turn. And when I say not any turn, which means that you're negating whatever little turn that there is. Just like that. Overdone, successful spell from Nofon.
Two more wickets for him. 4 wickets down for Maldives. Maliwan to continue.
As far as Yusuf is concerned, he's looking to bat all the remaining overs here. Good field placement. Close in fielder on the onside, shot mid. Nofon himself, he's extremely fit and agile and fast in that inner circle. Shot cover creeping in. Steers that one away, backward point does well. 2 dot balls to start a fresh over here.
So Maliwan's got quite a round arm action, so probably not going to be very much spin for him either.
At least in this over, Yusuf, who's been there for a while, he's not playing for turn at all. That's what he must have communicated. He should have communicated to the others who have come out there and looked for the turn, rather than just playing the ball on its merit. Another thing you can do as a batting unit is be innovative. Azam hits the reverse well enough to beat Andre Kotze inside the circle and picks up his first boundary.
Yeah, that's a very good shot. Found the gap, 4 runs.
Much slower through the air, much straighter than the ball before from Sarawut. Nicely turns it away on the onside for another run. Going at 6.17, Richard takes them to 123. After 12, they are 74 for 4.
Must be time to turn back to pace. Andre Kotze has bowled in the middle of the innings every time, and Mukesh Saka bowled at the end. So Thailand are looking for wickets.
Yes, and Andre himself, he's got so many variations. He can go for that Yorker. He's got a couple of different kinds of slower deliveries, the off-cutter. Then, of course, he's got a mean short ball. More than the skill, it's the experience that he's got.
Yes, 300 first-class wickets in South Africa.
Nicely steers that one. Should have been 2 there. Assam played that in the gap but was not confident of getting back on strike. So that brings Yusuf Azian batting on a well-made 33 of 30 balls when the rest of the top order has come in and left him stranded out there in that same region. This time Yusuf was pushing for that second run and denied by Azam, rightly so. .300 of those first-class wickets in South Africa.
And he got, I think, 2,000 first-class runs as well, so a very competent all-rounder.
Well, Andre Kotse has already made his choice to play from Thailand, of course. That's the mean bouncer that I'm talking about. Helped around the corner for a run. But had he just pursued his cricket back in South Africa, the team that is struggling to New Zealand right now, pretty much the B or C team, somebody like him would have been handy on that trip.
Yes, he might well have played for South Africa in T20 cricket a few years ago. I think probably at the age of 40, he might have just missed out.
Well, he's really proving a handful as a 40-year-old here. Another single. But there's a lesson there for everyone there, Richard, is that if you love the game, if you can take care of your body and still execute the skills, age is definitely a number.
Quite, and the reason he came to Thailand was to take a good teaching job and to spend time with his family. He didn't know there was a flourishing cricket scene out here. Took him a few years to get involved, and by that time he was qualified.
Nicely turns it away. Keeper will track it down. 5th single of this over. Quite a few teachers transforming themselves into premier international cricketers for their teams. There's Andre Kotse here, there's Buxi, who's now qualified for a semi-final berth from Cambodia to an ACC event. That's quite a story.
That's right, and Daniel Jacobs, the opener from the last game, is also a teacher. He plays well for the Southerners Club.
Yes, Jacobs today helping out the players with their catching drills. 80 for 4 after 13 overs. Richard, I could be wrong here, but I would rather bring back Mukesh Kumar Thakur here and finish his quota of overs. There's no point leaving him till the death overs, because 80 runs is the maximum Thailand could have afforded, and Maldives have already got there.
I think you're right. There might be a mindset of trying to restrict Maldives to a certain score, but the better way of going about it is just to bowl them out.
Absolutely, and Mukesh Thakur can deliver telling blows even with the older ball. Chanchaido into his second. Into the surface, cramping the batter for room. It's a misfield. So far on the field, they actually have been tidy. Not there.
They might have done their calculations and have a slightly different idea of what the number of overs they chase that target in. is going to be. It's quite complicated, his net run rate, as we showed you this morning. Japan only were 4 runs short of winning the group, but they came second to Singapore.
It's outstanding achievement from Singapore to come back after that loss and defeat what looked like the best team of the group. Backs away, makes space through the offside, beats the backward point fielder. Easy second on offer. Slowly and steadily, this Maldives first innings score is starting to get out of reach for Thailand. Not in terms of getting it done in 20 overs, definitely getting it done inside 8th or 9th over mark. Knocked him over. Chanchai has a wicket. Azam was backing away too far, and eventually, in the effort of steering that one towards the third fielder, played leg side of a very straightish delivery. 5 down now Maldives. Thailand still hoping to induce a real collapse here. Mohammad Azam gone for 10. Out comes the powerful Ismail Ali.
We've seen him hit some big sixes. He's not going to push the singles. Thailand need to get him out straight away. Don't want 2 or 3 sixes to add to this score.
Yes, he bats for the next 20 minutes or so. It might just knock Thailand out of the tournament. So it's extremely crucial that you get him right away. Strike rate of 154 is actually modest reading when you compare to his abilities. 3 4s and 3 6s for Ismail Ali, who starts with a defensive push. Maybe he's out there to run and earn some tough runs too. The longer he stays out there, the threat will be looming large on the Thai camp. Austin constantly having a word with his young seamer. How is Chanchai looking to end this over? He'll have Yusuf Azan on strike. He's made a change in field. He's pushed the mid-wicket back on the boundary and brought the third fielder inside the circle. So I think he's looking to go for that change-up option here. Little off-cutter into the surface. Off-cutter into the surface. Dabbed away to the fielder. Excellent execution from Chanchai. 6 overs to go for Maldives. They are 84 for 5. Sarawat into his last over. 1 for 15 so far. He'll be bowling to Ismail Ali. Ali has turned it away finer on the onside. Brings back Yusuf on strike. It's starting to get a little breezy out there, which means when Ismail takes the strike from the far end, that's when he will be hitting with the breeze. That's when his power will really come into fore.
I mean, again, it's interesting that Thailand have decided to bowl the second spinner into his fourth over. Still not getting on Mukesh Thacker. I think they needed to bowl them out rather than restrict them. Okay, if it doesn't work. Because my recent calculations suggest if they get 120, Thailand might need to score them in 9 overs.
One hand has come off that shot. I think that makes a lot of sense, Richard. Around about 120, 130 to get it into 9 overs is a real task. But at least they'll have a chance. For that to happen, they need to break this partnership first, get rid of the set batter. Sarwat is done with his quota of 4 overs, 1 for 18 for him. 30 balls is what Maldives have got. And Thailand will be hoping they can pick up the rest of these 5 wickets in a jiffy. Because everything depends on this table now. With Singapore now with 4 points and with a positive 1.01, Thailand need to beat Japan's net run rate, which is 0.90. That in itself is a massive difference to beat, which is why they got to do something outstanding.
But Chanchai to continue. Still not Thacker coming back. He's definitely going to wait till the last 4 overs of the innings. At least Ismail Ali hasn't hit any boundaries yet. Runs are coming in singles at both ends. It's not yet completely out of the question for Thailand. And maybe this is what they've been training for the last couple of years. Scoring at 15 runs and over for a 10 over period.
Suddenly when you reduce that into a T10 game, it becomes easier.
It's played straight to the fielder this time. That is a dot ball. And Richard has been a busy man today. Working hard in crunching all the numbers. Not over yet.
With a pen and paper and calculator. Haven't got the ACC app.
So with 5 overs to go, in fact just 4 after this, as long as they keep the boundaries in check, that's the best that Thailand can hope for from here on. Make sure that they do not get many runs more than the one that is projected right now, 114. Big swing and a miss. That is a dot ball.
And the other thing with the side looking to chase a target to get their net run rate up, if you hit the last ball of the match for 6 to win by a bigger margin, you've 5 runs more than the opposition team. That sometimes does come to help you at the end.
That's nicely struck this time. They'll pick up a single.
So the best way for net run rate purposes is to get the scores level and then hit the last ball for 6.
Final delivery of the over coming up. Easy single taken. 16 bowled, 91 for 5. That's the points table. Singapore at the top with 4 points. They will feel pretty safe. Japan are in a little bit of danger. And of course, Maldives, the one team which doesn't have to bother about any of that.
So here we have a new bowler, Robert Rayner, medium pace bowler and a useful batsman. He's just going to bowl the one over here, and then the 2 left armers no doubt will finish off the innings. Useful cricketer playing in his first match in this tournament.
And that's a good looking shot. There is a fielder there, but it drops short of the fielder. He really didn't go for the catch either. Just get a feeling he should have. Robert Vinay into his 17th, into the 17th over, which is his first. That's a big hit. Ismail has got stuck into that one. What a lovely shot. That's gone all the way for 6.
I'm not quite sure it was the time for Thailand to try and muddle through the bowling to get Thacker on bowling the last 2 overs from the far end and John Dre from this end. Should have just gone for the kill. It's Ishmael's first 6. It's 6 and out. Well bowled, Bobby Rayner. Could be a crucial wicket.
Well, yes, excellent comeback there by Raina. Good change of pace.
Ismail Ali out for 11 off 10 balls with 1 6.
Hassan Ibrahim is the new man in now. 26 runs for him. He'll be on strike. And almost hitting the stumps there. Inside edge. Just past the stumps.
Nearly a second wicket for Raina.
It was outside the off stump there, looking to drive. Off the inside edge. Very close to the stumps there. Walks down the track, catch it, cries. It's into the gap. And away for 4.
So Yusuf Asian knows he has to take the lead now. All the other hitters are out. He's been batting steadily and now he's hit a 4 through the mid-wicket area.
Because the time has come for Yusuf to really go after the bowling. He's been around for quite some time. He would want to carry on the innings, yes, but he needs to get a move on as well. So Raina managing to pick up a wicket, but has gone for quite a few. 13 to be precise in that over. 17 bowled, 104 for 6. Yes, the action is happening at the TCG cricket ground in Bangkok, but it can happen on your screens as well. Unlock cricket. Download the ACC app now. You can also visit www.asiancricket.org to follow all the action. And he'll be bowling to Yusuf. Clipped away straight to the fielder at shot fine. They'll pick up a single.
He's taken 5 wickets in his first over in the 3 matches. And has also taken more wickets towards the end of the innings. He's had a good first tournament for Thailand.
That's a good looking shot, but straight to the fielder at long off. Just a single. Yusuf Azian batting on 47 of 44. Mukesh round the wicket, and I think he did produce a little bit of edge on that one. Very lucky it was a slow delivery and didn't carry at all. It's a dot ball. Squeezed out this time, straight to the fielder, will pick up a single.
Chandra didn't throw it in, didn't want to give any overthrows.
And that one came back in. No real damage done on that occasion. Well, this is Yusuf Azian's highest score in T20Is. Previous highest was 43 against Saudi Arabia. Just a single again. He'll retain strike. 18 bowled, 109 for 6.
So here's John Dray to bowl the 19th over of the innings. Bit expensive in his first over, but he's been excellent towards the end of the innings in previous matches.
That's it, Apishli, and that will be it. The first 50 for Yusuf Azian. Very well played. Over a runner ball, and that has been a pretty good innings. 51 of 48 is what he's got. And, he's still got about 11 deliveries to add to that. Full toss, club down the ground, single taken. Good timing again, another single.
Does look like Maldives will reach 120. Thailand might have a few extra balls to get those extra runs, but it'll be an exciting afternoon.
Squeezed out. And a direct hit would have been interesting, but not to be. So another single taken then. Nicely done there, but straight to the fielder, and they decided to scurry across for a single. That's gone way up in the air. And the fielder underneath it takes the catch. Nuntaraj. So that is wicket number 7 going down now. Looking to go for that big shot. Mid-off taking the catch. Hassan Ibrahim departs for 4 of 5. Ibrahim Rizan is the new man in.
Just one ball left for Jean-Dre. Right on the spot. It's the end of his spell. 1 for 28 in 4. 1 over left.
So Mukesh to bowl the final over then. That's it, over the head of the short third fielder and away for 4.
Suddenly Yusuf has come to life. Looked like he was just trying to sheet anchor today, but now he's the main batsman left. He's going through shots.
Good start to the over. And he has pulled it away. That's a good strike. These runs are hurting Thailand.
This is excellent from Yusuf. He just wanted to stay at the crease to get his side above 100. Now he's accelerating away.
This is now the third highest individual score for Maldives in a T20I game. Mohammad Rishwan 67 and Rodrigo 71, the only ones above this. He's running the first one hard. He will push for the second. The shy is at the striker's end and this could be it. Maybe not. Excellent running between the wickets. Fantastic running between the wickets there. And he was looking to squeeze it out again. Another dot ball this time.
He's almost down. Is he out? No. But fantastic that he's virtually batted through the whole innings.
And backing away and looking to cut it away, misses it. In fact, just gets a little bit of edge to that one. It's a dot ball there. Final delivery of the innings coming up. After which, we'll get all the calculations going. Pull out your calculators then. No appeal. They pick up a single. It's off the bat. "20 overs have been bowled. They finish with 107. 27, beg your pardon, for the loss of 7 wickets. Yusuf finishes with 66 unbeaten. Outstanding effort from Yusuf there. Carrying the bat, 66 not out of 56. Nobody else scoring more than 11 in that innings. Finished with 127 for the loss of 7 wickets. Not the kind of score they would have wanted, but still would be quite okay with it. And if you look at the bowling card of Thailand, everybody picking up wickets, as many as 6 bowlers used. But somehow they couldn't get what they wanted. What they would have wanted was to probably bowl Maldives out for a much lesser score, but not to be. 128 is the target for Thailand in 20 overs time. I get a feeling they would want to chase it down in a much lesser time. Well, we'll find out the exact numbers on the other side of this break, and we'll come back with the run chase.
Down to the last innings of the group stage fixtures, Thailand need an absolute miracle of a run chase. They need 128 in exactly 9 overs time in order to ensure that they sneak through as the fourth team. Our understanding is Singapore has now joined Saudi Arabia and Cambodia, and we have had our 3 semi-finalists. The fourth one could just be Thailand if they go on a real run right here. Akshay Kumar Palakdhari will partner Chalavamwong right at the top for Thailand. Unbeaten 70 odd in a successful run chase will give Chalavamwong that confidence that he can be the man once again. And as far as Maldives are concerned, Hassan Ibrahim will take the new ball. They have fought their way to a score here, and Maldives will love to put up a fight. Hassan will have a slip in position, and that is Ismail Ali in at wide-ish first slip. First ball of the chase. Akshay Kumar looks to push at that. They'll get the run. Thailand would have been hoping for a much more explosive start. Here in the commentary box, after reconfirming those numbers, is Nishant Majitia. Welcome back.
Thank you very much, Babashish. Thailand also has an opportunity to go past Singapore, finish top of the table. There'll be a couple of balls lesser than what is required to qualify. I get a feeling that the approach that they came out with in that first game, they would need a similar approach. And straight away looks to swing across the line.
Only thing is, in that first game, it looked like they could have easily taken the opposition by surprise. Not here. Maldives know Thai batters will go for it right from the word go. It gives them the advantage to plan in advance, plot against that type of stroke making, and see if they can pick up a few wickets.
Big swing and a miss again. Another dot ball here.
Akshay Kumar Palakdhari telling Chalavamwong to keep that on ground and look for drives. There's no time for that.
The required rate over 14. Only drives you can talk about. The drivers needed for teeing off.
Or the one back to the hotel if they don't get there. That's a wide. Too far above the head of the batter. And there is a bit of support for the home team on the ground right now. And for the sake of those people, they at least need to have a very explosive power play to stay in the hunt. Nothing so far. And Hassan has been incredible in terms of the pace that he's produced first up and the swing. Perhaps with the breeze it's going away from the right-hander here.
Yes, they need an 80-run power play at least.
Break it down for the 40 of the first 3.
45 is what they got in that first game. And there is some connection this time and not enough. That has been dropped though. They're coming back for 2 it seems.
He covered a lot of ground. I think Azam is the fielder there and straight away needs some medical attention. This is a very good effort from Azam. He was well inside the 30-yard mark, tracked it down, got hold of it and then dropped it. Beg your pardon, that is Yusuf who scored all those runs, carried his bat and had the opportunity to make first contribution on the field for Maldives too. Must have been a serious bit of a hit there because he's taking a little while to get up. Must have got him in that chest area. It's only advisable that he walks off the ground now. Last game of the tournament. Qualification is not on the line for Maldives at least. Unless Yusuf has got overs to bowl, he can afford to go back to the dugout and recover. Now this is really unfortunate. Yusuf, in trying to take that catch, has injured himself seriously. He's been carried off in a stretcher. That's the last thing you want to see on a cricket ground. Maldives and the rest of the players would love to keep Yusuf in their prayers, but forget about it for a second and focus on this beautiful first over that Hassan has delivered so far. Only 4 runs has been given away. That must have given a little bit of time to Akshay Kumar, Chalavim to reassess and what is going wrong so far, that they haven't really converted any of these deliveries into boundaries and they need at least 14 every over.
Final delivery. Lot of movement there from Hassan. First over bowled. Excellent first over. It's 4 without loss.
I'll take a little moment and correct myself about something that we spoke about Adnan before. That he is playing his first ever proper tournament for Maldives here. Couple of wickets to show for. Very smart, intelligent how he operates with slow in swingers time and again. He's got the experience of playing 8 years of domestic cricket back in Maldives before he's been picked for the ACC Men's Challenger Cup 2024 and has been handy with the ball. Let's see how he starts.
That one came back in. Pick up a single. So that brings Chalamwong on strike. Just get a feeling that he's taking too much pressure on himself. And that is because he's been the only one who's really managed to strike the ball well for Thailand.
It's going to be even tougher with no pace to work with here. Only thing is, ball will be coming back into his hitting arc. Comes back a long, long way. Ends up being a wide. What sort of a field has Adnan got now? He's got the keeper up. That's okay. There is a third fielder back on the fence. That makes very little sense. You need protection on the onside. It's gone to a deep mid-wicket fielder. That's okay. You can easily have a long on if you want.
Yeah, I really feel that the third fielder is a bit of a waste. At least of the bowling of Adnan Marikar. Comes down the track, goes over the top. Akshay Kumar hitting it for the first boundary of the innings.
Well, they need more of those. Plenty of those. Somewhere in that power play, they need 2 overs, which they can get 20 or more out of it. Goes again, but only along the carpet towards the deep midfielder. Off spinner does well, keeps it down to just 1. We'll see him in action shortly. Likes bowling inside the power play too.
Chalamwong on strike now. He connects that one well. But it goes to the fielder, just a single.
I can understand captain unable to set the field right, but as a bowler, you should be asking for the right field. Because Adnan not really experienced at this level. That's why he's just nodding to whatever field that has been given. In hindsight, he would have loved more protection on the onside. Another quick single. Singles won't do it for Thailand, unfortunately. 14 for no loss after 2.
So Hassan will bowl his second over. Walks down the track. Akshay Kumar pulls it. Just a single again. That will bring Chalamwong on strike.
This is the over. They'll have to go big here in order to stand any sort of a chance to get closer to that improbable target of chasing this in 9 overs. This has to be a 20-25 run over, bare minimum.
Big swing and a miss.
That's what happens when you bat with hard hands. Only bottom hand comes into play. With the ball swinging away, Chalawem Wong looking to hit everything on the onside. He's unable to get something out of the middle of the bat. He's 4 from 8.
He needs to go offside. Plenty of gaps there once the ball crosses the infield. Oh, but he keeps going on the onside. That will be another single only. This is good bowling by Hassan.
Yes, he's kept hitting the hard length. Akshay Kumar is the one who found that first boundary. Went straight over the bowler's head. Doing that to Hassan will be difficult. So you got to hit him squarer, preferably square through the offside.
That's it, straight back past the bowler's head. That's more like it.
I said it's going to be tougher, not when you can bludgeon the ball like that. Slightly fuller to what Hassan has bowled so far, and that was enough for Akshay Kumar to slap it over the bowler's head. Still not enough. 6s is what they need.
Boundaries in a heap. Soft hands this time, and it goes through. They'll pick up at least 2.
He called for a 20-run over. That's not happening. Only 8 from this over so far. Maximum they can get of a legal ball, that is 14. 5 wides and a 6 maybe. That takes them closer to the 20-run mark. Is a wide perhaps. Oh, goes through the keeper. Is that 5 wides though? No, just been given as byes. No, in fact, umpire has given that off the bat.
Which means it's a drop chance.
Yes, definite drop chance. Good from the ump to spot that. Haziq couldn't really bounce with the ball. The ball popped out. Boundary to end that over, 26 for no loss.
So Adam Naseef, the opening batter, will be bowling the 4th over of the innings. And Chalawem Wong has hit it straight to the fielder in the deep. He was eyeing that area for quite some time. Finally manages to get bat on ball properly. But hits it straight to the fielder.
Yes, picked the fielder out perfectly there, Chalawem Wong. That is the first wicket for Maldives. Chalawem gone for 5. Far, far behind the 8 ball of Thailand. As Austin Vincent, the captain of the side, makes his way into the center in at number 3.
He's clubbed that one, and there is nobody in the deep in that area. So he is off the mark with the boundary of the very first ball.
Yeah, Adam just putting his hand up straight away. He delivered that, telling the captain, oops, I dropped it short. Don't change the field. Don't worry. I'll get my length right. Get the length better.
Now comes down the track. That's gone way up in the air. And it's been taken brilliantly by the same man.
I think this is experience here, Nishant. Very second the ball went up, that fielder was still static. He did all the calculations. What is the elevation? How much is the breeze? How much is the distance on the ball? Rizan just stayed still there. And only at the last second did make the frame to go for the catch. Brilliant catching indeed. This was the need of the hour. Austin tried. He's gone for 4. Andre Kodse with too much to be done now. At what point of time does Thailand forget about the 9-over mark and think about ending the tournament with a win?
9.1.
Well, they need few wickets in hand to do so. They got to adjust it before that.
Just to be very honest, I'd rather lose this game while trying to qualify than win this for nothing.
Well, I think they've already tried. And now the only thing remaining is losing the game if you keep trying. I don't want to be harsh here. There's nothing actually is impossible, the game of cricket. But no team likes to lose a game of cricket. So wouldn't you want to take whatever pride with you by getting these runs, getting another successful run chase under your belt? 30 for 2 after 4. We'll talk about that. Marikar into his second. Upish. But in the gap, through the offside, goes Akshay Kumar. He's 23 from 10.
He has struck the ball well, Akshay Kumar. Let's see, he started to strike the ball well now.
You just get a feeling this is the only time a batter is treating Marikar as a spinner. Using their feet, getting to the pitch of the ball, even with the keeper up. Because you know you're not going to be beaten with pace. You can manage this pace. That's in the gap too. Two more.
Good thinking there, running the first one hard. Making sure they get the extra run there. Just get a feeling that probably Akshay Kumar wants full strike in this over. Try and see how many he can get. That's another good shot. That's another boundary.
And as you can see, what we spoke about earlier in the tournament, once you go after a bowler like Adnan, he won't have so many options to go to. It's not that he's already high on pace, so he can take further pace off the ball. That's out of the question. Doesn't swing the ball away. Because of the lack of pace, he can't beat you with your Yorker either.
Change in length this time.
Was the Yorker. Akshay Kumar couldn't dig that one away.
I think the reason was that he stayed back in the crease. Adnan will come round the wicket. Kodzi.
Kodzi is a good player through the offside. With the swing, he can go over the inner circle. That's what he wants to do. Has he got it wider of that fielder? Just. Good option. Very good option from Kodzi here. Uses his experience, picks up another boundary.
Yes, another good looking shot. 15 runs have come off this over. You were talking about a couple of 20-run overs within the power play. This could be one of them.
Because they didn't get that inside the first 3 overs, that 20 has become 30 now, Nishan. 2 30-run overs is the ask. It's a good over here for them with the bat. 3 4s so far.
And that's gone for 6. What a strike from Yandre there. 21 runs coming off that over. 50 up for Thailand in the 5th.
Nasif got 2 in his very first over. Austin and Chalavim Wong both falling to the deep fielder. Akshay Kumar continues his stroke play through the offside. Starts the 6th over with a boundary.
Yes, another good looking shot there. Not trying to go on side to everything. That is the idea. Play according to the field.
73 in 5 overs. Well, I know a lot of white ball teams will back themselves to get that. He's got a hand to that, and that's why he stopped that ball from racing away to the ropes. Another 20-run over here, and suddenly it might look plausible to an extent.
Down the wicket again, driven straight down the ground for just a single.
It's not a bad idea for Nasif here to really bowl mid-land leg stump line and slow. Outside off, slow it is. He's cut that one nicely for 4 more. Line was wrong here. Took pace off the ball but couldn't control the line. Akshay Kumar now 39 from 16.
Yes, he had come down the track but saw that the line of the ball was wide. Just waited a bit and cut it away.
Has to bowl a much straighter line. Even if Akshay Kumar tries to go big on the onside, he'll have a chance at least. Goes through the offside. This is fantastic batting. It's against the turn, all right, but it's brave. It's been pulled back. They'll go for the 3rd run. Not many threes that we have seen in the tournament tells you how desperate they are. And whatever support they have got there on this ground, everybody just seems to be hoping for a real fight back here. This partnership.
It's half the job done. Fortunately for them, it has come in and over late. Big swing and a miss. 13 run over, 6 bowled, 64 for 2.
Has been Akshay Kumar's show. Started with a couple of boundaries over the bowler, then was very lucky to edge one off the keeper's gloves. Austin came out in at number 3 for an out. Since then, Andre Kodze has played a nice little hand here, supporting Akshay in terms of finding multiple boundaries in an over. Struck that massive 6 over long off. The man who picked up both of those 2 catches down at deep mid-wicket. Another off-spinner. The field will be spread out as Riz starts his spell of bowling. Deep backward square leg, deep mid-wicket, long on for Akshay Kumar, for Thailand. Those fielders don't matter. He will take them on. Andre Kodze was closely looking at the bowler. And very second, Rizan stopped. Andre stopped too. Took it on the full. Only towards sweeper. That's 1.
Rizan to bowl, and he's come down the track and hit it over the top for a 6. Massive blow that.
Just keeping the flames alive. Andre Kodze, handsome looking 6. Absolute treat to watch when left-handers do come down the track and hit the off-spinner over long off with the turn on offer. Now we'll be sitting back in the crease waiting for the short ball. He was, but unable to get bat on ball. Idea was right from Kodze, couldn't execute that. He's unhappy with himself. Short ball came very much his way, unable to put it away.
Yes, he'll be disappointed. He'll be very disappointed.
Akshay Kumar looking for another 6 here. Went for the slog sweep. It's gone through the keeper. Will find the ropes. Bat or no bat? Bye is being signalled.
Yes, looking to go for the slog sweep there. 4 byes. Won't matter really. And he has hit that. Hit that very well. That's gone for 6. Second 6 of the over.
That leaves only 46 to get. 19 balls is what Thailand have got. In fact, 13 balls it is. They got to get it inside 9 overs. 46 from 13. While Akshay Kumar is batting on 49 from 20.
And that's 50 for Akshay Kumar of just 21 balls. 7 overs bowled. It's 83 for 2. Comes down the track, goes over the top. And that's a boundary here. Excellent shot again from Akshay Kumar. This is fantastic stuff. Cut away this time, straight to the fielder. They're coming back for 2. Excellent running between the wickets. Godzi has run hard. Looks like the ball hit the umpire there. So 10 more balls, 39. Past the bowler this time, just a single.
This is a fantastic effort from Thailand. I think they needed 128 in 9 overs.
Quincy coming down the track there, appeal from the bowler. Definitely down the leg side. And of course he was way too forward.
This is what they've been practicing for. Scoring runs at this sort of rate. 10 or 12 and over. It's got beyond that now.
Either ways, Richard, we're going to have an early finish. Whipped away. Single taken. And the effort that Thailand have shown in the last 6 overs, I think they would probably blame the first couple of overs of the innings.
Yes, it is strange that the two matches they're probably going to win, they got off to a slow start. And the match they lost, they made 45 off the first 3 overs. Doesn't make any sense.
They needed a start like that today. Let's club that one away. Single to finish over number 8. 34 needed of 6 balls.
This is a situation where I hope I've made a very big mistake in the net run rate calculation.
I trust you, Richard, you haven't. In case you're all thinking about what are all these numbers, you can find a lot more about them if you unlock Cricket and download the ACC app now. You can also visit the website of ACC, www.asiancricket.org, for all action.
To be fair, we weren't expecting Singapore to put on such a good performance against Japan. And for both teams to get their net run rate up so high, I think if Thailand managed to win in 3 more balls, they'd come top of the group, but that is impossible. It's just possible they can hit 34 in 1 over.
And now Thailand would be hoping that Japan should have lost more poorly. Maybe scored 10 runs less. Such is human tendency. When it rains, you want the sun. When it's sunny, you want the rains. Comes down the track, goes over the top. That's 6.
Superb shot by John Ray. And remember what I said before. If somehow Thailand get to 132 with a 6 off the winning shot, they got another couple of balls in hand. How do I send the message down?
I hope the subject that Coetzee teaches is mathematics. Down the ground this time. Just a single.
The great thing is he's played more cricket than anybody else in this team.
Coming down the track this time.
If he left it, would it have been called a wide?
Single taken. And that's a good looking shot.
Oh, John Ray must have been a great cricketer about 10 years ago, because he's still pretty good now.
What a good shot that is. Excellent shot indeed. And he goes for it again. That's another biggie.
That's a fantastic 6 over long off.
Final delivery of this over. And he hit it towards mid-wicket for a single. 13 more needed to win now.
21 off that over. Will 3 sixes off the next 3 balls just about get them there with those 2 bonus balls if you finish with the 6? Clutching at straws. Also, have I made a mess of the net run rate calculation? I do hope so.
Single of the first ball. Now, what they need is to get to 133 probably in 9.4.
Oh, we're living in hope, aren't we?
He has struck that well. That's gone for 6. And that's a wide. That is a wide. So now I feel a boundary and a 6 might just be it for Thailand.
I think so, because if they hit the winning runs with the 6, they've scored. If they'd hit the winning runs with the 6, they've just got a bit more margin. We've clutched at all the straws we've got. A fantastic performance from Thailand.
That's a good looking shot. And that could be it. That is it. Thailand have won inside 10 overs here. But looks like they probably have just fallen short. The umpires are checking. Yes, that is it. Fantastic, fantastic effort this, if you ask me. But unfortunately, this might not be good enough. But what a win this is. Just showing us what they are capable of as a side. It has been an outstanding effort. Akshay Kumar Palakdhari, 66 not out of 28 balls. Andre Koetzi, 43 not out of 18 balls. As far as the bowling was concerned, everybody going for plenty of runs. Adnan and Ibrahim Rizan went for the most.
We think there were 4 balls behind the target, and if they'd somehow manufactured a 4 and a 6 off the 3rd and 4th ball of that over, that could have seen them through to the semi-finals. As it is, a fantastic victory by 8 wickets in 9.4 overs, and they'll be playing in the 5th and 6th place playoff tomorrow morning.
Yes, a magnificent win there. No two ways about it. 66 not out for Yusuf Azian, taking Maldives to 127. In reply, Thailand 66 not out of just 28 balls from Palakdhari, winning the game by 8 wickets with 62 balls to spare.
Just a fantastic performance. It's those runs that Yusuf Azian scored He batted through the innings and then hit 10 runs at least in the last over. That took Maldives through to just about enough runs to make the target too difficult for Thailand. But they gave it such a fantastic effort.
Right then, tomorrow is the day of the playoffs, but right now it is time for us to take a short break. When we come back, we'll have the post-match presentation with Babashish.
Check.
check. 1 2 1 2.
In life and in cricket, when you keep following a process, at some point of time, you're better and in the best position to get the rewards right. Thailand cricket showed that today. They went hell for leather in that run chase, chased that down in no time whatsoever. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough to go through the semi-final spot. The four teams who have made it, of course, are Saudi Arabia, Cambodia, Singapore and Japan. Congratulations to those four teams. And wonderful bit of fight shown by both of these two teams to ensure that we got a cracker of a game here at the last group game. That is, we really thank the Asian Cricket Council and the Cricket Association of Thailand for hosting the ACC Challenger Cup T20 tournament, giving all of these players a wonderful opportunity to showcase their skills. We thank the sponsors too, official streaming platform FanCode, official partners Dafa News and 1xBat, commercial partners TCM. As I mentioned, eventually Thailand won this game by 8 wickets. Congratulations to them. Well, firstly, to do the round of interviews, first of all, Hassan Haziq, the captain of Maldives. If you can please come up, round of applause for the captain. Hassan, in that first innings when you lost early wickets, the fight that was showed by Yusuf and the rest of the batting order, you must be really proud of that.
Yeah, of course. I think they did a fantastic job, and our target was to reach about 130, 140.
And in that run chase, when they started going hard, did you think you always had a chance?
Yeah, definitely. We had a chance. We got early 2 wickets, but I think Thailand played a better cricket than us, so they deserve this.
And looking back at this particular tournament, the platform was given to all of you. You must have thought that there must be a lot of takeaways from this.
Yeah, definitely. We have got good lessons from these matches, and we look forward for future tournaments.
We look forward to seeing more of you and Maldives too. Well done. Right then, Hassan there, captain of Maldives. Next up, Austin Lazarus, the captain of Thailand. And he must be really proud of the show that has been put up today. Austin, I started this presentation by just talking about the process that you were speaking about. Might not have worked in that first game, but today we saw what you guys are capable of.
Yeah, definitely. I think a lot of spirit shown by the boys today and really came up trumps in the game today.
I understand the somberness in your voice here, but plenty of positives. The way you're both the openers, Chalavam Wong the other day, today Akshay Kumar, you've got some brilliant youngsters coming up.
Yeah, we always talk about intent when we are practicing even the practice games that we are doing, and this is the way forward Thailand cricket is going on from here, and that's it. Yeah.
All right, I'll leave you to that. Austin, then, round of applause for the captain of Thailand. Very well done, Austin. I'll request Mr. Gandhi to please join us to give away the Player of the Match award. As I mentioned, it was a tough call. Akshay Kumar, of course, scoring 66 unbeaten of 28, ensured Thailand always were in the game. But it had to go to somebody who's been outperforming everybody else. Wicket with the ball, 43 unbeaten from 18. Andre Kodse, the big man, if you can please come up and collect your Player of the Match award. Andre, of course, would have loved to have a qualification semi-final berth, of course, but a win is a win. And he'll be proud of this effort for sure. He's been mentoring the young side brilliantly. Andre, quick word. Well, firstly, I know for a fact it must be a really tiring day for you. What are you most pleased with, the batting out there or overall bowling performance?
I'm just glad I can contribute to the bat and the ball. So when they need me to bowl, I'll bowl. And when I need to bat, I'll bat.
And looking at that particular first innings, when the target was given to you all, almost improbable, almost impossible, but you guys showed the belief.
And we definitely had to believe. I mean, when I came in and Akshay started hitting those few straight ones, I said, just carry on with the momentum now. We just take that momentum in. But yeah, sad that we didn't make it.
You spoke about your contribution. That is not just on the field. I see off the field as well. You are pretty much of a mentor to these youngsters. You'd love to continue the same?
No, I'd like to continue as long as I can. Share my knowledge and experience with them, for sure.
And age is just a number, Andre, of course. Right, then, very well done. Congratulations on the Player of the Match award. Andre Kodze, the all-rounder. Right, then, that's it. We are done with the group fixtures. But, of course, you'll have to come back tomorrow for the 5th and the 6th playoff matches. You've got to stay tuned to Fan Code and the ACC YouTube page for more.